Hello everyone, so we are going to start a new chapter, that is acid, bases and salts. Let us take a first question, and it is a very basic question. So you are given the following preparations, so you have to show how you will prepare the following compounds from a given compound. Also you will have to write a balanced equation. So let us take the first question. So you have to prepare copper sulfate from copper oxide. Notice one thing, that copper is a metal and metallic oxides are basic in nature. So since it is basic in nature, you will have to react it with the acid to form salt, and that acid should be H2SO4, because from H2SO4 you can get the sulfate ions. So let us write down the balance equation, and equation comes out to be copper oxide plus H2SO4 gives you copper sulfate plus H2O. And if you balance the equation, the coefficients of all species comes out to be 1, 1, 1, 1 respectively. Let us take the second subpart of the same question, that is you have to prepare copper sulfate from copper hydroxide. Again, copper hydroxide is a base, so we will react it with the acid, and acid will be H2SO4. So reaction becomes copper hydroxide plus H2SO4 gives you copper sulfate plus 2H2O. Let us take another question on the same pattern. So you have to prepare calcium chloride from calcium oxide. Again, calcium oxide is a basic in nature because it is a metallic oxide. You will react it with the acid, and the acid should be HCl because chloride ion comes from there. So your reaction becomes CaO plus 2HCl gives you CaCl2 plus H2O. Again, you have to prepare the prepare calcium carbonate from calcium chloride form. So just add sodium carbonate to calcium chloride, you will get the required compound, and the balance equation comes out to be CaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives you CaCO3 plus 2NaCl. Again, take another example. So you have to prepare zinc sulfate from zinc oxide. Zinc oxide, again a metallic oxide that is basic in nature, so we will add H2SO4 to it. So the required reaction comes out to be Zn plus H2SO4 gives you ZnSO4 plus H2. Now notice one thing, there is a concept that if you add acid to a metal, you will get salt plus hydrogen gas will be liberated. Not all metals react with H2SO4. Similarly, again, if we take this question, another question in the same part, so you will have to prepare zinc sulfide from the zinc. So just add H2S, you will get the required compound, that is ZnS, and the equation becomes Zn plus H2S gives you ZnS. In the last part, you have to prepare lead nitrate from lead 2 oxide. So lead oxide, just react lead oxide with HNO3 because we need nitrate ions, so we are choosing HNO3, and the balanced reaction comes out to be PbO plus 2HNO3 gives you PbNO3 plus H2O. Again, you have to prepare PbSO4 from the lead nitrate form, so just add H2SO4. So reaction becomes PbNO3 plus H2SO4 gives you PbSO4 plus 2HNO3.